Today's Sourdough Sunday. Today I'm making chocolate peanut butter chip swirls. First, in a large bowl, add 125 grams of active starter. Next, add 2 teaspoons of salt. Then add 1/4 cup of sugar. Next, add 1/2 cup of cocoa powder. Next, add 280 grams of warm filtered water. Then add 1/3 cup of hot fudge and make sure after you heat it up you let it cool for 10 minutes before adding it. Then mix that up until it's combined. Next, add 475 grams of unbleached bread flour. Then mix that up until the dough forms. Next, cover up the dough and let it rest for 30 minutes. After the 30 minutes, I'm going to add 1 cup of peanut butter chips and then do my first round of 3 rounds of stretch and folds, which just means I'm going to lift up the dough and place it on itself and then cover up the dough in between each round and let it rest for 30 minutes. Now I'm doing my last round of stretch and folds and then I'm going to cover the dough back up and let it rise for 6 to 8 hours or until it doubles in size. Once the dough has doubled in size, I have it on a floured counter and now I'm going to roll it into a rectangle shape. Next, I'm going to cut the dough into 8 strips. Then I'm going to roll up each strip. Next, I'm going to add the swirls into a greased muffin tray and bake this at 400 degrees for 30 minutes. While the swirls are baking, I'm going to make the glaze. So in a bowl, I have 1 cup of powdered sugar. Then I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of heavy cream and mix that up until it's combined. Once the swirls are done, I let them cool for 10 minutes before putting them on a tray, and now I'm going to add a dollop of glaze on top of each swirl. Lastly, I'm going to sprinkle some black and orange Halloween sprinkles. Here's an up-close look of the chocolate peanut butter chip swirls.